Hey guys, it's Cairo. This is the second time I've made this video because the first time I was hysterically laughing. So let's talk about being too nice or too forgiving. What? Okay, first off, let's start with this. I follow many of the morals of Buddhism, and that should say enough. I don't have the energy, I don't have the time to hold grudges against people. I certainly don't have the energy or the time to try to get revenge on them and hurt them the same way they hurt me. What is the point? Let me convince people that I'm just as bad as the person who screwed me over. But they deserved it, Cairo. They don't deserve to be your friend. They don't deserve anything like that. Thank you for your point of view, but I don't know. You have people in your life that have screwed you over too. You're a hypocrite. I don't want to hear it. The difference between me and you is that I'm not going to turn my back on somebody when they do something wrong to me and then turn around and stab them again. Like, I'm not going to try to be just as bad as that person was to me, because what's the point? If I say to somebody, you did something awful to me, screw you. That's the difference between somebody doing horrible things to me and me doing horrible things back. I don't want to be anything like that person. If that person turns around and says, I'm sorry, depending on the, level of how bad this action affected me, I will possibly forgive them, that, or I will move on. Or I'll move on anyway. Screw that person. If that person doesn't want to apologize, screw them. I'm moving on. I'm not gonna sit there, plot revenge, hold grudges, and stress myself out over something that quite frankly is in the past and isn't necessarily worth my attention. I'm in therapy so that I can move on from this stuff. I'm on medicine so that I can move on from this stuff. I am not at all in any mood to turn around and be like, you, buddy, you screwed me over. What's the point? Me hurting them doesn't take away what happened to me. It just makes me think about that more. And if somebody does something and then they apologize, they explain what they did wrong, they realize that whatever they did was horrible, they admit that I probably deserve better and that they don't even deserve to be my friends, that's nice to hear. And I'm not gonna jump back in and be like, oh my gosh, you're my best friend again. I'm gonna really think about it. I'm gonna talk to them. That way, if it happens again, I went into that battle with a shield. I'm not gonna go back in with a sword. You can do one of two things. You can explain to the person how you feel and just leave them alone, or you can turn around and be an awful person to them. My decision is to just get them the fuck out of my life. Seriously. I'm not sitting here so that I can just think about, oh my god, I can't believe he did this to me. Oh my god, what a hypocrite. Oh my god, he's so awful. Seriously, I'm not gonna sit there dwelling on the bad thoughts that I have about people because it's seriously not worth my time. If I did that, I would have literally no friends. I would just be pissed off all the time. And guess who's not pissed off all the time? This girl. So screw you people who say that I'm too nice and too forgiving, because at least I am here laughing. At least I'm not spending my energy being like, this guy's a dick. Bad things happen. I'm not worried about those people. I'm worried about myself. Focus on yourself. It's not worth trying to hold a grudge against somebody that's, made some actions that are never gonna change. Think about that next time you decide to turn around and punch somebody in the face, or call the police on them, or hurt them the way that they hurt you. Do you want to be just as bad as them? I don't. So if that's your thing, that's your thing. It's not my thing. Bye, guys.